Yo, what it do, chat? It's your boy ISO back with another video. And look, we got the first ever MVP himself, Bob Pettit, here in the, I was gonna say flesh, but in card form, okay? We got him. This card right here is the best card that came out today, and it's not even close. I don't care what you say, argue with a wall. I don't care. He's the best card. I'm gonna show you why in just a second. But anyway, he's 6'9" at the small forward. He's got a 7'1" wingspan. I added a bunch of badges to him. Okay, I know, y'all already know me. I get eager and I add badges before I do the gameplay. I'm sorry, but he's incredible. Let me show you why he's incredible too. All right, so here's Bob Pettit. I didn't mean to do that. Oops, my bad. What makes Bob Pettit so good is his animations. Look at this. He can Stevie, right? He's also got the Steph Curry escape, so you can do that right there. Oh my goodness, it's so nasty. You can just spam it back and forth, pick a direction and go. He's got the Trae Young behind the back, of course. He's a normal invincible. Well, I can't even say normal anymore because of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. You know, they're not true invincibles. But anyway, or what 2K defines the most expensive invincibles to be, might I add. The most expensive ones are the ones that are good. They're all good at the end of the day, but you know what I mean. But anyway, look at the jump shot. Look at that. Patty Mills base with Colin Sexton upper. It's going to take a second to get used to. That's that true Patty Mills base, man. He's even got Pro 2 fade, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. He's different. He's so different, man. I don't think he's got really, no, he doesn't have very many dunk sigs, I don't believe. But you know what? It really don't matter at the end of the day, because what you're going to be doing with Bob Pettit is shooting. Sorry, but you're going to be putting up 50,000 points a game off the three-point line. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a gameplay and just watch the domination that Bob Pettit puts on display in front of you, okay? Let's do it. Alrighty, here we are in Showdown. Maybe we're going against somebody good. We might, you never know. We're not going to play the whole game. We're just going to play enough for Bob Pettit to get a few buckets, and then we're out of here. Like I said, it's time to showcase the guy, Bob Pettit. I'm excited. I really am. I haven't played this game in a minute, so I might be a little bit rusty. I don't play as much as I used to. I don't know why. I haven't really been enjoying the game for real. I don't know why we're slow on our feet, but it's fine. We get there. It's going to be kind of hard not to get there with this team. Look at that. Bob Pettit already getting through, shooting in his face. Green bean. I mean, I love this card. Let's get in our freelance and chill. There we go. Let's relax here. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bob Pettit, get to that rack. Okay, we don't get that. We don't get that. You know what? If he would have had better dunk animations, we probably would have got that. But that's one flaw about this card. He's going to get to the rack pretty quick, but getting up at the rack is going to be a little bit slow just because he doesn't have those dunk animations. But again, this card really can be used as a pure 3-hunter. You really don't need him for anything else. This dude is going to off-ball, and I don't really blame him. Oh, look at that step back. Even though we missed that, that's a little unfortunate. I probably should have hit that. Actually, I know I should have hit that. All right, get it to Bob Pettit. Here we go, Bob Pettit. Ooh, cross. Yep, snatchy. Cross again. All right, you know what? Here, chill for a second. Chill. Get to that rack. Yes, sir, Bob Pettit. Dunk it down, baby. That's what we like to see right there. Here we go. Spin on that. Snatch. Cross. Back up. All right, Bob Pettit. Bob Pettit, time's running out. Please just hit a fade for me. Thank you, Bob Pettit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I threw up a 3 right there and missed it. We got the rebound, and then Bob Pettit just bails me out there with 3 seconds left on the clock because he's Bob Pettit, the first MVP. All right, look, I'm not gonna lie. The AI is kind of boxing me a little bit right now. It truly is boxing me. Kick it to Pettit. He's gonna steal it because he knows I'm going to Pettit. And plus, it was just a bad pass altogether. There is no arguing that. It's just a horrible pass. I'm not gonna lie, chat. And I'm starting to feel like the rust. You know what I mean? I feel rusty. I really do. It sucks. We'll see. Bob Pettit Get to that rack on Giannis. Let's go. Good little hop step right there to get a little dunk off. All right, Bob Pettit, come set me a pick and pop. We're going to run a little pick with you. Boom. Get Giannis stepping out on you. Here we go. That's a fade. And a midi. That's a 2. That's easy. That fade's going to be so good with that base, man. It's just so quick. Even though that was bad defense by me because I just didn't keep up with it on my feet. But that, like I said, that's me. That's that rust that I was talking about, dude. There we go, Bob. Come on. Sauce up, Bob. Sauce up. I know he's off balling, so it doesn't really do much, but guess what? We're still to that rack and throwing it down. Oh my goodness, Bob Pettit. All right, let's play a little bit of defense, even though we're going to give the dude the win anyway. Let's just try to play a little bit of defense. LA is missing that over Julius Erving. That's actually kind of surprising because he really could have mashed that. I'm not going to lie. Giannis is fouling. That's unfortunate. I kind of just want to play straight up and get my points and get up out of here, you feel me? But it is what it is. Bob Pettit, he's jumping. Look at him. No, he's not jumping again. But guess what? We get to that rack again. Oh, yeah. We'll take what we're given, man. We will take it. I wish he would run the offense through Giannis. That way I could show his defense a little bit. But you know what? We also probably should have shot that shot that we had earlier. Let's go ahead and kick it to him. Here we go, Bob. Cross again. Bob again with the fade. I tried to get that to be a 3, but I held my left stick a little bit diagonal again because I'm a bot. It ended up being a 2. But hey, a shot's a shot, right? We're playing horrible defense, even though Bob Pettit has 20 points, so he's out here doing his thing. Giannis is going to foul him again. You know what? This actually ain't bad. We get to see what his free throw looks like. Because I'm one of those guys that low-key judge a card based on how their free throw looks, and Bob Pettit, he's got a money release. I like it. Knock 2 down from the line. Let's get it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander type. Never mind. Can we get the ball? Thank you. I'm about to say, I don't really want my comments going there with the Shai stuff. Bob Pettit. Oh, no. It was a slow down. Oh, no. It's because he's tired. I should have took that into consideration when I pulled that it was probably going to be a slow jumper because, I mean, he's exhausted. Can you get that, Zach Edey? Julius Erving does, though. It'll go to Bob Pettit. And then Bob Pettit. Oh, and that time it's a fast one. Ugh. I suck. I'm awful, dude. I'm so bad. Okay, that's not the best performance, but you know what? It is what it is. Well, I think that was my worst performance in a gameplay yet, and I do believe it's because I just couldn't get used to that jumper, how quick it was. It is super quick. It's the quickest jumper in the game, and it's not even close. It's the quickest patty in the game right now in my team. It's a good card. Again, I just couldn't really get used to it. Plus, the dude was clicking on and off quite a bit. So that made it a little bit hard to get the open shots with him, especially because I haven't been playing this game for a while. I hop on maybe once a week and play. So there was some rust. The reason I'm saying this is not for excuses. It's to let you know the card is better than what I showed. Okay, it genuinely is. It's a lot better than what I showed. I usually show y'all better gameplay, but again, it's on me. I just didn't show y'all the best gameplay. I think he's probably the best card that came out today, and I don't think it's even a debate. So if you end up getting that many tokens for him, that's who I would get, but honestly, it's not worth it. It's really not. We're going to see more cards that are cheaper getting releases like that. So at the end of the day, man, just don't even worry about it. Just play the game with the cards that are easier to get and just have a good time. Don't worry about these new cards. Don't spend the money because the pack odds are still so bad. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. God is always good.
Kill it.